Try to say I'm sorry. I really miss the glory. Your wicked ways got me lying on the wicked road. Wake up, I'm still too tired. Dug the grave, put my fire. Your wicked ways got me lying on the wicked road.
Hello, I'm Sydney Badinsky, and this is my weekly blog. Today we're going to be analyzing past experiences in our practicum, especially those emerging from this month in particular. I've grown a lot as an educator, especially from my practicum experience that then led into supply work that potentially will lead into an LTO line here at Beal. I feel it is extremely important that I just remember to reflect on my own lessons and I reflect on what my students teach me, because as much as I am their educator and practitioner of education, I also need to make sure that I am taking into account the things that I learn and incorporating them into my classroom environment, my pedagogy, and my overall spirit when it comes to how I'm going to treat my class and how they treat me. Right now for my students, during lunch, I give them the option to come in and do additional work so they can get caught up. My mission right now is to get my period 1 LTO class up to date, and so we can move on to other subjects that in my opinion are a lot more fun and that the students are also more engaged with. I had the permission to alter Brightspace in that class and change any lessons that I wanted to. I have already done so. I also did progress reports for this class, so I am feeling the practical experience that I would if I were to have my own classroom at this moment, which has been extremely beneficial, and it's teaching me so much every single day. I'm really starting to understand how having so many kids in a classroom is hard to juggle, especially because I don't have my AT with me anymore in this class. It's all me by myself. And in this practical experience, I'm trying to do my best to give my students one-on-one time. I do my check-ins with them, which I feel are hugely beneficial. It gives the students to, in private, tell me of any concerns or problems that they're facing, which can be a really big factor, especially when students are hesitant initially to maybe talk about things that they're encountering. Something that my students sometimes say when I help them is, "Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize that. Sorry." And I immediately cut that kind of talk and language out of my classroom. I say, "You are not stupid. The whole point of this classroom is to learn something. I also have a decade of experience on you for this, so that's why I know these products and these procedures so well. I've been doing them for much longer than you have. You are going to experience learning curves, and it's all about how you overcome them and how you use your resources to better aid your critical thinking and do that individual thinking so you can actually find solutions in places you may not have originally thought of them being." Critical issues in terms of my LTO line, I'm just trying to make sure that my students that are extremely behind, since before I got into the classroom, we're trying our best to get them caught up to the best of my abilities. I've only been in there for about 2 weeks, come tomorrow now, and I'm doing my best to get my students set up for success because I do care about their success, their growth, and their ability to believe in themselves so they can encounter problems outside of the classroom and be able to apply those critical thinking skills to better situate themselves. In terms of my ePortfolio progress, I am almost there. The only issue is that I'm not quite satisfied with the layout of it. I think that it can be more visually appealing, and that is something I'm definitely going to be working on moving forward. I'm going to enlist the help of some of my wonderful TCs who specialize in graphic design, shout out Shannon, and I'm going to have them help me in making the ePortfolio I have more aesthetically pleasing. Other than that, I just really need to clean up some odds and ends, add more content, and I like to add my weekly vlogs to my ePortfolio as well to demonstrate my growth and how I'm able to self-reflect, better myself, and learn things in a new capacity that I was unfamiliar with before. In terms of my professional and personal development, I'm a human being. I realize that I am not perfect and I make mistakes. What matters is that I learn from those mistakes and I take them moving forward with grace, humility, and acceptance. I realize in the past I may have gone about something that wasn't the correct way. Now with my knowledge, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. So again, that personal reflection, being able to be humble enough to admit that I'm not perfect and just move forward not try and focus my past as an anchor point, but allow it to give me the information I need so I can become a better educator and a better Sid. Other than that, I am having a wonderful week. It is a chaotic week, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so happy to be in this program and participating in these classrooms. Everybody that steps into the school community, I feel, has changed me for the better. Ultimately, I really love what I do. There might be a change in the background next week, there might not. We'll see. And on terms of the background, I just wanted to finish by saying, look at the amazing set that our students have created for BTV. I am immensely proud of these students. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I'm Sydney Bedinsky. This is my weekly blog, and goodbye.